Shalom, family. It's good to see everyone here. Boy, we got something to talk about this morning, don't we? We most certainly do. And before we get started, I just want to give you a reminder that the pomade is on sale this week. I have 70 available and it's marked down 20%. The promo code pomade20, and the sale does not end until midnight on the 17th. And just to give you a little heads up, next week will be the big shampoo sale. I'm going to be marking down the hair growth shampoo. So you can grab that all up for the entire week. And I'll try, occasionally we'll put things on sale. So you get an opportunity to get it at a discount. All right. So that's all I wanted to say. So, y'all, I'm sure by now you got the news that all of these refugees are coming in here from South Africa. And I know you have seen and heard these things. And now you're going to get my twist on this whole thing. And I know many people are not happy to see these folks coming. All right. Now, number one, you know what a big misconception is, y'all? Do you know many of these white Afrikaners live in shanty towns? They don't all live lavishly over there in South Africa. Some of them do. A big portion of them do, as small as they are over there. But there are a lot that live in the shanty towns over there as well. After apartheid was over, many of them lost everything. They were thriving as long as apartheid was going strong over in South Africa. And as soon as apartheid fell, they went broke and had to move into the same shanty towns that the Black South Africans live in. So they ain't all doing good. Now, I would not doubt if many of the ones that are coming here are trying to get the hell out of those shanty towns over there. Okay. I can't see the ones that got a lot of land and got farms and livestock. I can't see those folks running from out of South Africa. But these that live in shanty towns, I can understand why they would run the hell up on out of there. Now, some of y'all might remember back in 2018, they were trying to get out of there then, and nobody would take them. All right. Nobody would take these people, including Donald Trump, who was in office back then. He wouldn't take them either. And see, the only reason why he's taking them now is because Elon done got up in his ear. So that's why he's more than willing to bring them over now. But let's really talk about what's going on, y'all. Let's really talk about this. So I want to first address the Latino population. I want to address the Latinos. I guess you are finally seeing, I guess you're slow as hell. And now you are finally seeing you are white on paper only. Listen to me now. You are white on paper only. See, they're more than happy to classify you as white because then it justifies they get the most resources because they're the biggest group up in here. So that's really all you were white in America over, to help these people continue to get the most resources. If you think they like, because some of y'all walked around here and believe these folks preferred you over us. And see, now that y'all being kidnapped out in these streets and dragged the hell out of here, you are now starting to see the light. But let's not be unrealistic. I do not feel sorry for you. Now, let's talk about why I don't feel sorry for you. See, y'all walked around here talking about you worked hard, you got family values, you put your families, oh, you this and you're that, and you ain't like us in words. You ain't nothing like us. See, that's what you walked around up in here and did all this time. But now you're being bounced out of here. You white people on paper only are being bounced the hell up on out of here, and they're bringing in white South Afrikaners. You have been replaced by what they would say the real white people. They don't need white people on paper up in here anymore. That's why you're being bounced out of here. See, the only thing you can bring to America are low wage jobs. That's the only thing y'all bring. You don't bring nothing else. So when our people tried to approach you and say, look, it's more of us than them. If we all come together and rise up together. But you know what y'all said? Y'all said no. Y'all didn't want nothing to do with us in words up in here. You didn't want nothing to do with us. You were doing your own thing, working hard up in here. See, now that things have not gone your way for you white people on paper only, now, oh, y'all could come out here and protest and, protest our deportation. Come join us. No. See, when we were asking you to join us, that was the time to do it. Now you can't drag us into your mess. We don't want to be part of your deportation. We don't want to hold hands with you now, because when we were sending that invite to you and you rejected it, there are no more coming together with you. You Latinos and all of you Caribbeans that came over here and rejected us, you're on your own. You're on your own. And you better pray it's not a day you're walking down the street or getting out of your car in a parking lot that ICE ain't there to snatch you up. That's your misfortune now. It has nothing to do with us. See, when we were approaching you to come together and keep each other safe and, and protest this racist system, you didn't want no part of it. You didn't want no part of anything. So do you feel better now? Do you feel better about your circumstances now? Now you're seeing the real picture. They want to get rid of you and bring in these Afrikaners. See, they see you as expendable, which means you are of no use to them. Do you get it now? Do you hear me now? One thing about you Latinos, you will go down in infamy for canceling your own selves out by voting for Donald Trump. You're going to go down as the dumbest group in America that canceled your own self because you didn't want to join the Black people. You didn't want to join us. And you went and voted for this man and canceled your damn selves out. You will forever be looked upon as the dumbest immigrants that ever came to America. Oh, I'm not done. Now, ICE don't even care if you are a legal citizen or an illegal citizen. When they roll up on you and hear your accent, they are snatching you up and you are getting carted off to El Salvador. And once you're there, you see what Donald Trump is doing to Kilmar, right? He knows that a mistake was made. He don't even want to bring that dude back, even knowing they made a mistake. So once you are gone, and locked up in El Salvador, you are there doing that hard labor for the rest of your life. But you didn't want to listen to black folks, though, right? You didn't want to listen to, oh no, what's that song you Cubans put out? I will vote for Donald Trump. Well, there you go. You voted for Donald Trump, and now you're getting your asses handed to you every day. They are lifting y'all out of here every single day. No sympathy here. So the white Afrikaners are now replacing you Latinos, you Haitians, you Jamaicans, you Cubans, you El Salvadorians, you Hondurans, you Colombians, you Venezuelans. You're expendable now. They're bringing in their boys and girls from South Africa. Their apartheid babies are coming now. And I'm going to get to y'all next. You won't be spared. So, you Republicans, and yes, I said it right, you Republicans better not ever get up in anybody's face talking about Donald Trump is not a racist, because nobody is going to listen to you. We weren't listening to you anyway, but nobody's really going to listen to any of you Republicans. So now Donald Trump is showing his full fangs to everybody, and we see how racist it really truly is. So listen, you white Americans, you're not going to be spared either. Donald Trump is prepared to do everything for white foreigners over you. Now let's make the comparison. He's bringing these white Afrikaners here. He's giving them free housing. They're getting free food. They are being taken care of. He is ready to roll the dough out for them. And let's see what he's doing for white Americans. You're losing your jobs. You're losing your government jobs. You're losing your trucking jobs. You're losing your farms. Many of you are on the verge of losing your homes because you're no longer gainfully employed. Many of you are struggling, can barely make it on the jobs that you have. And Donald Trump has not thrown a life jacket to any of you. He's going to do more for these Afrikaners than he ever did for white Americans right now when y'all are going through it. And that's not all. I think it's hilarious that Donald Trump is bringing over white Afrikaners at a time when the shelves are about to go empty. Woo! I love it. I love it. He's bringing these people over here at a time when the shelves are getting ready to go empty. What timing? Way to go, Donald Trump. Way to go on that timing right there. Way to go. So let me tell y'all something. You can bring all the Afrikaners over here the eyes can see. One thing it will not do is change your judgment. Your judgment, if anything, may even accelerate because of who you're bringing over here to America. And if these people are anything like Elon Musk, it ain't going to take long for the place to turn on them. Let me tell you something. Elon Musk is a white Afrikaner, and the world can't stand Elon Musk. Elon is the most hated man in creation right now on this planet. There is no nation Elon can go to and won't be hated in. And that says a lot. I have never seen that happen to one human being before in my life until now. So if y'all are anything like him, it ain't going to take no time for the place to turn on you. Okay? It will take no time for that to happen. Elon is just trash to everybody. regardless to the fact that he's a billionaire. People can't stand his ass. Tesla is in free fall. If this South African man was so beloved, the place would be buying his cars everywhere. And the opposite is happening to Elon Musk. He will forever be the most hated man on this planet. And Donald Trump has tried a multitude of times to defend Elon Musk to the American public, to try to talk all good about Elon. Oh, he's trying to save America and all this crap, right? Did it change how people feel about Elon Musk? Hell no. Hell no. If anything, the place has doubled down on Elon and showing him, oh no, you ain't gonna come in here and take our jobs, take our livelihood, and then laugh and smirk at us while you're doing it, and we're not gonna retaliate on you. And you see, the world is retaliating on Elon. He can't sell, right now, Elon can't sell a Tesla in hell. He couldn't go to hell and sell it to Hashatan and the demons right now. Okay, so y'all remember the European countries that would not take the South Africans? Let me get back to that. You know why they wouldn't take these folks? They said, and go back and look at the news stories. The Netherlands wouldn't take them, Germany, none of those places would take them over in Europe. You know why? They said they were nasty, arrogant, racist, and they didn't want these people in their country, and they called them difficult too. Said these Afrikaners are difficult, and they did not want nothing to do with them. Nothing. And they wouldn't take them. And see, back then, Elon was not up in the ear of Donald Trump, and Donald Trump wouldn't take them back then. And, you know, when it would come up, Donald Trump would just go silent. So in 2025, Elon done got in his ear. So now we know why this is happening. And it's just another reason to dislike Elon Musk. And again, white Americans, Donald Trump is going to do more for white foreigners as he sit and watch you all sink. I just think it's hilarious. Even MAGA, even you mofos up in MAGA lost your federal jobs, losing your trucking companies and your trucking jobs, losing your farms. And some of you idiots are out on TikTok, despite all of that, are still sitting there and saying, I would still vote for Trump. That's why nobody feels bad for you. It doesn't matter what videos you cry on. Anytime you gonna sit on a video talking about everything you done lost and then turn around and say you would still vote for Trump, I don't feel anything for you. I don't care how many videos you put out talking about what's going to happen to your family and your farm. Nobody is feeling you. Okay, when those black farmers were trying to get a lifeline from this government, not only did you white farmers ignore them, this whole government ignored them too. The Black Caucus ignored them as well. All of y'all ignored them. So I'm sorry if I don't feel any mercy for you. So just looking at this, don't be surprised from now on, the only ones that can get citizenship in America are white foreigners. Don't be surprised, y'all. See, these folks believe this is going to give them a boost in population, and really it isn't, because the birth rate is still struggling regardless to bringing white Afrikaners in here. Your birth rate is still in the negative. It's not going to change a thing, especially if they're coming out of nations where the birth rate is struggling, in South Africa, Australia, Germany, you know, it's struggling everywhere. So it is a very temporary boost. It is not a lasting boost. It is not anything that's going to be a game changer. And it wouldn't have mattered even if he got Greenland at this point. Your birth rate is so far gone. And I was looking at Greenland. Greenland's birth rate is in the toilet. They only had, I think, 729 births in 2024. They ain't reproducing. So what is getting Greenland going to do? All you got is more white people on a temporary basis. That's it. And if it's not permanent, you're still going to be going extinct. White Afrikaners here or not, you're still going extinct. So crossing the ocean and coming here is not going to change your judgment, and it's not going to change the birth rate. Annexing other nations is not going to fix the problem. All you got left, seriously, all of you nations, all you got left is hating on other people, because what else do you have? What else do you have? You can't do nothing but just come around us and hate, because all the things that really count, you don't have anymore. And that's not a solution to any problem you got, especially pertaining to your birth rate. Dropping the mic. So let's see here. Do I have this? Yeah. So I got a video I'm going to play for you that is from NBC News. Hold on one second. All right. Please give me a 1 if you can see my screen. Give me a 1 if you can see my screen. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's do this. All right, hold on. Let me start all over. I got to get the volume right. There we go. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Trump.
I want y'all to take a look at the ages of these people. Do these look like child producing people? Look how old they are. Look at the ages of these people. Okay, the crowd is predominantly seniors. So what y'all gonna bring a bunch of seniors over here and think they gonna boost your morale? Woo! Go right ahead. Go right ahead. We'll do nothing for you.
When I first heard the announcement, it was like an answered prayer. I was, first of all, shocked and disbelief, because for South Africans to get news like that is quite left field. We've been forgotten. It's very hard for us to travel. It's very hard for us to get visas. So to suddenly hear that a country like the United States is offering us refugee status was a really big deal. And I was so excited. I felt so relieved.
An American woman wrote to me on my YouTube channel, where she wrote that you won't believe how open our arms are for you, and you are a revered nation. And I think when I heard that, I was almost crying, because you were not allowed to be proud of yourself. So that, sorry.
Okay, y'all. Y'all, don't even worry about this, because like I said, these people get jealous over everything. When these refugees, as they're labeled, which they're not refugees, but let's go along with what they're saying. So when these refugees come over here and seem to be getting more goodies than them, watch how these folks, that these Americans, quote unquote, watch how they get mad. You watch. They get jealous over every damn thing. You wait until they are getting everything: food, home, shelter, jobs, everything, even eligible for Social Security. Wait and see how fast they get turned on. You wait and see. This will be, listen to me now, this will be a house divided. Make no mistake about it. This will be a house divided. The house is already fragile. It's been fragile for many decades now, but it's about to go tenfold up in here. And plus, we already know the house of Esau is going to be divided in these final days. This ain't going to be the loving, caring, and happy coming together like you think. I know what I'm talking about. Y'all, I'm going to go ahead and conclude. Thank you so much for being here. We'll definitely come together again on a whole different topic. So, y'all, keep your head up. One thing I do know, the Most High got our back. He got our back. And we're literally going to sit and watch these people sink as we are rising. Never, ever forget it. So let me thank the people. Bougie Barbie, thank you for becoming a new channel member. And AO God, make sure they send the migrants back on a boat with a mariachi band playing while still singing "I Will Vote for Donald Trump" in Spanish accent. You got that right. Oh man, that's hilarious. You got that right. Exactly. So, y'all, enjoy the rest of your day. And I promise we will come on another topic. There are a few things that I'm looking at. So, as soon as I can narrow it down to what I want to talk about, we'll be back again. Shalom, family.